Wingy Boxing IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Just started that off and we've got a nice trolley rolling past just to knock the sound off. That's how it rolls, isn't it? I'm here with Nathan Gorman. How you doing, brother?
Very well, are you?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. So we're here at the Sambo in Jordan McCrory presser, and yeah, you got a last minute opponent here. Big Kevin Johnson's flying in, man.
Yeah, big kingpin. He's probably at this present moment on the plane now, coming over the ocean. Should be here any minute, but you know, a late place opponent. Very good late place opponent, you know, Kevin Johnson. He's a very schooled man. He knows the ring, doesn't he? You know, he's been in and out of all of them. You know, he's been the distance with Klitschko, Fury, Pulev, all them lots. So he's probably the biggest survivor and the most durablest heavyweight on the planet, in my opinion.
What does that do for a fighter? Because it's not just a change of opponent, it's Kevin Johnson,
exactly,
isn't it?
It's very frustrating, mate. You know, it's happened to me 3 or 4 times, you know, pull-outs and change of opponents. You know, it happened to me on the Warrington and Frampton card, you know, I was due to fight Alex Leopai, you know, someone 6'1", come forward, swinging big punches, and I had 5 days notice for Razvan, you know, Cajano, who's 7 foot nearly, you know, completely different style. But when you've been sparring people, you know, do replica, do like that opponent you're meant to be fighting, then you get someone totally different. It can change your game plan a lot. So like this one, we've only got 4 days to the game plan, but we've got a game plan in mind now, you know, me and Rick and that. So it'll be good come Saturday.
What was your assessment of your last fight against Cajano? How did you feel you did? Because you got a lot of pressure on. Sorry.
Yeah, go on. It was all right. You know, I got the win. First time I went 12 rounds, but like I said, you know, the game plan wise, you know, I was due to fight someone smaller than me. So, and I was sparring, you know, the likes of Chisora, Brian Jennings and all that in the gym, you know, someone, you know, my height. And when you fight someone 7 foot in the air, it can knock you off a bit, but you know, it's happened to me on numerous occasions now, so I just got used to it, haven't I?
So when people sort of perceive you as a fighter, they see the fast hands, the speed.
Yeah.
Are you looking to work more on the power to get those hardest shots in? Or?
Yeah, we're looking for you know, look for the punches, search for the openings. You know, obviously still use the boxing ability, but when the opening comes, you know, sit down the punches. That's what I've been working on in the gym. You know, the past since over Christmas, since my last fight. You know, sit down and punches a bit more. But you know, I'm still learning. I'm only 22 years of age. You know, there's not enough learning I can do, really, is there?
How are things going with Ricky Hatton? Everything all good there with him?
Yeah, good, really good. Things are going really good with the boss. You know, he's pushing me 24/7 every day in the gym, so it's good. You know, if he can't teach me, you can. He's been there and got the T-shirt, and he has Rick. Fascinating, to be fair. You know, the work we've been doing is really good.
Tell me about your. I don't think I've ever asked you your amateur experience.
Yeah.
How many fights?
I had 12.
12 fights.
I had 12 amateur fights. 6 of them were for Great Britain. You know, I was on the GB squad within 7 fights or 5 fights. 5 or 7 fights anyway, I was on the GB team. But I won the ABA's Nationals, won the Great Britain, the Tri-Nations, and I went to the World Championships and I boxed for a few tournaments for GB. This all happened in the space of 2 years. So
yeah, it was only 6, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't that many.
Yeah, I didn't have many fights at all. So really, truth opinion, the experience I've got is what I've gained from the pros. Because I only had 1 senior fight as an amateur in Poland. You know what I mean? So all the experience I'm gaining really is from what I've been doing with Ricky and everyone in the gym, you know, the professional game.
What made you want to get into boxing? Where did you get that first spark to want to do it?
I was mad on football at the start, to be fair, even though I'm not really the biggest fan now. I was mad on football at the start. I just love football. And then my cousin took me to the boxing gym once. And I walked in, and, you know, the music and everyone punching the bag and the smell and the sparring, etc. And I fell in love with it. And I come back home and told my dad, and he went ballistic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he didn't want me to do boxing. Even to this day, if I quit boxing, he'd be the happiest man alive. Even though he supports me 101%, he doesn't want me to do it deep down. And I fell in love with it. Then I kept on going without him knowing. And then when I told him, look, you know, something I really want to do, something I want to compete at, he said, listen, he said, I'll back you 101%. He said, but if ever comes a time, you know, that you don't want to do it anymore, he said, just let me know. You know, he's not a pushy father. He doesn't push me into nothing, which is a good thing because you see a lot of people getting pushed into the sport, and I think that there, you know, it can damage the character of someone, you know, which he doesn't. You know, he backs me 101%. He's with me every training session, with me every fight, every sparring session. So it's good to have the relationship I have with my father.
Just get your thoughts on some big heavyweight fights happening. Anthony Joshua, Jarrell Miller. What do you think of the trash talk from Miller? Because that's not really your style, is it?
No, I'm not really.
Think of all that?
I'm not really the biggest fan of it. Obviously, he's selling the fight, isn't he? But I think Joshua will just sell that wherever he's at out. Anyway, by himself, when he can't see it going past 6 rounds now. I think Joshua's a level above Miller. Miller's a big lad, isn't he? 22, 23 stone, isn't he? You know, he's built both ways with it, isn't he? So if he lands on the chin, you know, you're going to bowl over, but he doesn't move his head a lot. I can just see Joshua teeing off and then big right hands. I don't think he'll take it. I really don't.
I like how you said built both ways, big lad. I'm going to use that for myself. I like that, man.
Good one, isn't it?
Not just a belly going out the sides as well. That's it, yeah, wicked. And Tyson Fury with the big ESPN deal. A lot of people feel that's put the Wilder fight in the rematch in jeopardy. Do you feel that way?
It could happen, but listen. At the end of the day, Tyson deserves, you know, a couple free world contender fights. You know, he has no need to jump in at the deep end. You know. He's had 3-year layoff. He had 2 comeback fights, and he fought Wilder, in my opinion. He beat him easy. So he should by rights have 2 or 3 fights, like in the top 5 or something. Then go again. By the looks of things, I've seen him in the gym. He's sharper than ever. His weight's down, and in my opinion, he's the best heavyweight on the planet. He beats them all.
Now I'm a black guy. My name's Daniel, so I'm lucky I didn't get my face punched in when I interview you. We're going to flip the script here because I get as tired as you do. If you was working for IFL TV and you had a microphone and you had to interview Daniel Dubois.
Oh my God.
One question. Let's flip it up. What would your question to him be?
When are you going to fight Nathan?
See? Even you ask the same question we do.
Yeah. Then I'd throw the camera at him.
Nathan Gorman, thanks for speaking to Wingy Boxing, IFL TV. I'll let you crack on. Thank you, brother.
Thank you very much, brother.